Hey everybody, welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Bree. I'm a scary transgender woman for the scary season. Although we're not to spooky season yet, I'm a witch. It's always spooky season. And I talk about all things horror. And today, we're talking horror icon, the Graboids, aka the monsters in the Tremors franchise. What the fuck are Graboids? I've seen a few Tremors movies. I haven't seen them all. Gonna be honest with you. Once you get past the third one, it becomes a bit of a slog. I'll just say they embrace the B movie that they are, and they just steer into the skid. Which is fine. You know, it's a classic monster movie series. I mean, what do you expect? You know? But we're not here to talk about the quality of the films or the writing or any of that. We're here to talk about the monster, the icon, the horror icon. The giant, eyeball-less slug monster that pops out of the ground and eats people and cattle and cars. So, throughout the series, we find out that Graboids have various stages, and they have they're a little bit more, they're kind of sort of like prehistoric dinosaur type creatures. There's different varieties of Graboids. Their most notable, most iconic form is a giant underground slug that digs through the dirt, pops up, and eats people. This is the premise of Tremors. Later, we find out that they have a couple of other, I'll just say, developmental stages in their life cycle. They've got the two-legged, miniature, almost kind of sort of like a velociraptor-type, dinosaur-type creature thingy. That has, teeth and hands and a little bit more, intelligence than the underground creatures, which are, from what we've seen in the films, highly intelligent on their own. Or at least moderately, above average intelligence for a monster, I will say. You know, they're not just hunt, eat, kill. You know what I mean? But then, and I'm not going to talk about all the different stages of the Tremors, but I am going to mention the, where the series goes off the rails, jumps the shark, stage of the evolution, life cycle, existence of a Graboid, when it opens its butthole and shoots fire and becomes a flying ass blaster. That's literally what they call it. And I'm out. I don't watch any more Tremors movies after that point. I'm like, alright, you got me, movie. Good job. But this was obviously an April Fool's joke gone wrong. I fell for it. Not gonna happen again. But the idea of a creature that lives underground, that is gigantic, that is very difficult to kill, very difficult to avoid, and very intelligent from what we've seen, is pretty scary. It makes the Graboid an effective horror icon. I do recommend watching, at the bare minimum, the first two movies in their entirety. And as soon as the ass blaster shoots into the atmosphere, turn the movie off at Tremors. That's the end. Don't even finish Tremors 3. You're done. You're good. You've seen all you need to see. Move on with your life. Get over it. Move on with your life. But yeah, the Graboids are still worthy of recognition as horror icons. Just not the fucking ass blasters. For the fuck's sake.